losing my mother at an early age due to obesity complications. When I was 27 and she was 47. The only way to fight those negative thoughts that come in your head, I can't do this, the I can't, is to flush them out with positive talk.
When motivation is not there, then what?
Yeah, you gotta be disciplined. That is the key word. Motivation ain't gonna last me so long. I've lost 170 pounds, all naturally, coming here, working hard. This was my home. Love this place and it's life-saving.
Thank you for joining us for the Dripped in Wellness podcast. Why Dripped in Wellness?
Well, we wanted to have a platform to be able to share member stories, for us to connect with people just across the globe around fitness, wellness, and all things health.
Yeah, and why not have a studio owner, fitness instructor, creator, creatress, streamline this and get it out to the people. I want to have actually somebody from the community that has been with the community for a while now. Can you just go ahead and introduce yourself to the viewers?
Hi, I'm Ron. I've been with the community 2 years straight, a little longer on my health journey, but I'm really excited. Love this place and it's life-saving.
Life-saving. And in what way has it saved your life? You don't mind sharing that?
Well, 2 years ago when I decided to take this journey, I was the heaviest I'd ever been. And I was familiar with the owner, Kendra, because she was my old Bikram teacher when I used to practice a long time ago at another studio. So I went to where I was comfortable, where I knew, the person was going to, take care of me and make sure that I put my best foot forward. So I came home to a familiar place, and I've been back ever since.
Ron, I'd love to talk a little bit about your journey to reintroduce yourself into the hot room, because I remember seeing you quite a bit on your social media pages.
Yes.
You were trying a lot of different things. I saw you boxing, I saw you doing all this other stuff, and you know how you kind of feel energy like with other people, and I was like, we're gonna get him back in. And then one day he sent me a message and was just like, "What's this class about?"
Okay.
Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I wanted to come home. I was like, the old saying, there's no place like home. I just always felt like this was my home. And I just wanted to come back to it. So it was just a matter of time. And then I'm just so thankful for this creative young lady on my left, who created a different type of class in the high room. And it's because of her creativity that I was able to come back to something that I felt was just right for me.
Right.
And I feel like that drip class that she's created is right for me. And I haven't looked back ever since.
How many classes a week are you taking?
Well, currently I'm taking 7 a week because I'm doing the 30-day challenge. However, the minimum is 5 days a week. Throughout this year, though, I think I'm gonna bump it up to 6 and 7.
Wow. I remember when you first, you were talking about your health and wellness journey, at least being much more open about it online. You mentioned a book that you read, and actually you referred to it again the other day. But you got a lot of backlash for posting that book originally. But you still kind of kept your foot firm in that. You said,
Absolutely.
And you talked a little bit about how some of our past traumas can actually hinder our weight loss journeys, our health journeys, our wellness journeys as a whole. Would you like to share anything about that?
Absolutely. Depression is real. Seasonal depression and just overall depression is real. It can get you into a second state that's very hard to get out of and get away from. So, reading different books and talking to different people really helps. Getting
What was the name of the book?
The Obesity Code.
What was it that stuck out for you in that book?
Well, just that what was real important was to understand that all bodies aren't created the same. Mm-hmm. There's no one size fit all to weight loss, and that you have to find out more about your body and what works and what does not work for your body type and things of that sort. and so it just helped me tremendously to gain what I needed to, to stick through this.
I've been in the fitness and wellness space for a long time. I first started as a trainer, as you know that, but and what I've seen, and I think this is what happened with you as well, and you could tell me yay or nay, is that you've always known that health and wellness is a thing, and that's something that you needed to do, you needed to commit to. I've known you over 10 years, just being in the same fitness spaces, but something different clicked for you in 2 years ago.
Yes.
And it clicked in a way that made you say, I'm committed. Because you've heard a lot of people, January 1st comes around, everyone's making their resolution. But here you are almost 600 and something days later, and you're still in it, right? And so I want you to talk a little bit about what was the click? What was that thing that just said lights on? And you're like, this is it, and I'm in.
Well, I used some of my past trauma as motivation. Losing my mother at an early age due to obesity complications when I was 27 and she was 47. So this past year, turning 48, I wanted to dedicate it to her. I wanted to do something that she was not able to do, and that was to, get her body in a way she wouldn't have those health issues. So it was a dedication to her, and I just took it from there, and I just keep going.
That is powerful and beautiful. We can see the physical loss, but no one can see or talk a lot about the emotional, mental weight loss. I know that a lot of people will be like, oh, you're glowing up and we see you working, but it's very powerful to share that is the weight loss that you're taking on metaphysically.
It's emotional and a physical weight loss. Tell us a little bit more about who you are. Like, what do you do on your normal day? Like, every time we see you in class, you're dancing, you get hyped with music. Tell us a little bit more about what you do.
And how to follow you, because I don't know if y'all seen his videos, but the videos are always wild, applicable wild.
Yes.
So tell us more.
I'm just somebody who likes to have fun. I've gone through a whole lot of my life, dealt with a lot of things, so I understand the value of life more now as I get older. It's just important to be yourself, just to be your authentic self, and just show up the way you are, no matter what. Have fun, have the people around you have fun, and just have a personality that's infectious, in a good way, and bring good energy. Because the same way that there are people out here that can be energy vampires and have that bad energy, I want to bring good energy to fight that. So. No matter how I'm feeling when I come in this space, I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to show people that they can be happy and that they can do this.
Yeah, that is seen and felt. Like that is something that drew me to the community. I haven't been with the community that long. It's been about a year. But it's the energy of every person that walks through the door. It's the energy of the teachers. It's the energy of the creator and our main guide. So thank you for contributing as much as you do and sharing your story as well, because there's probably a lot of people out there that is uncomfortable and nervous about starting. Is there something that you would share to someone who's viewing this that in a way to encourage them, lift them, push them maybe to get started?
I think one of the most important things is, and I've talked to Kendra about this, is positive self-talk. The only way to fight those negative thoughts that come in your head, the I can't do this, the I can't, is to flush them out with positive talk. So to talk to yourself every single morning, and uplift yourself every single morning, to let yourself know that you can do it. No matter where you start, it does not matter. When I started, I was the heaviest. I'd never imagined being that heavy in my life. But I still, I gave myself positive self-talk every day, because you need it, to get up and do what we do every single day. So positive self-talk every morning is huge.
What are the three things that you say to yourself that someone can use interchangeably?
Well, for me, I tell myself that I can do it, every single day. I can do anything that I put my mind to. I stay connected spiritually, so I'll say something spiritual. And then I'll just continue to just look at myself in the mirror every day and imagine myself in a different body. So that's one of the things that I do as well. So
visualization. Yeah, that's big for me. And just like you said, I literally use my mirror, and I have a marker, dry erase marker, and I have affirmations. I have things that I used to tell myself that I am saying in the inverse way, I guess that's the right word. Write all that stuff down. So even if I'm not saying it, I'm seeing it. And placing those things around my home, in my car, at work. If you come into the studio and you need to see it in the locker when you open it up, like carry those things with you, because that's how you can make a transformation like this. Do you mind sharing how much loss that all?
Yes, I'm okay now. I know.
You don't have to.
Trust me.
He's going to.
I've gone through that whole stage where I didn't want to know my weight myself, and I didn't want to share, but now I'm good. So I've lost 170 pounds, all naturally, coming here, working hard, and changing my eating habits and things of that sort, and just staying spiritually connected. And,
That's powerful. For the people in the back, y'all heard that. Okay, that is powerful. Congratulations on that.
Yes.
Congratulations.
So far, we still going though. We're not done yet.
Tell us a little bit about Fit by 50. You said you're about 48
Yes.
right now. I think you just had a birthday not too long ago. You have 2 more years to kind of get to that goal. When you think of what that, that image of yourself that you have in your head at 50, what is that look like?
Oh man.
You gotta say so that
Who with you?
Accountable.
Yes.
Who with you where you're at?
70 pounds lighter.
Okay.
And I just want to be I want to be a teaching class by then. So I want to be teaching class. But I just want to be in the best shape of my life. And again, you just have to find a reason to keep going and to push yourself. And for me, it's the memory of my mom and my ancestors. I use that as strength, and I'm just determined that this is going to happen. And that's something that I'll say to myself every day, and I'm just gonna make it happen.
You often post something around, if it's a quote around motivation, like don't just rely on motivation, because when motivation is not there, then what? So I want you to talk a little bit about that, as a way of encouraging our audience. When motivation is not there, then what?
Yeah, you gotta be disciplined. That is the key word. Motivation ain't gonna last for so long.
Right.
This is why, and you just posted and talked about this, the second week of January, most people give up on their yearly affirmation. So I think it's really important to discipline yourself and allow yourself some time, because it takes 21 days to start or break a habit. So, you have to give yourself some time, stick with it, and then it gets easier. It just becomes your routine. I definitely encourage people, when you start your health journey, don't just sign up for a gym membership. Come to a place like this, BikramYogaWorks, have a set class every day that you can take. That way it becomes a part of your schedule and your routine. Because I've done the gym membership thing. Sign up, you pay all this money, and you never go because you think you have more time than what you actually do. So what really works, and this has been the best thing for me, is having a set class. I know it, and your friends learn your schedule. Like everybody learns your schedule. Everybody knows I'm not available from 10 to 11 on Saturday mornings, 11:30 to 12:30 on Sunday mornings. Your friends learn your schedule and they adapt around it. So they're no longer asking you to go to happy hour at certain times when they know that you're going to be in class. So they respect it when they see that you're really serious about it. So,
I love that you said that, because I tried telling a family member that if you committed to your lifestyle, the people around you will eventually adapt to that without you having to strong arm it, without you having to announce your boundaries and things like that. So it's great that you mentioned that, because other people are probably still nervous about, like, well, what is my mama and them going to say? What my spouse or my partner's going to say whenever I can't be available? Being unavailable for them is making yourself more available to you.
Yourself, yeah.
And that's what got you down to this 170.
Oh, yes. So that's really important. And when they see you committed, I mean, you can have the friends that just always want to go to happy hour and all that stuff.
People always
But
do.
when they see that you are committed, they'll leave you alone.
Right.
They won't peer pressure you anymore,
Right.
and things like that. They're more understanding, and you motivate them to want to be the best version of themselves as well. So it's just all good.
I appreciate that. I invited you to one of my classes, and we always talk about music. So what playlist, what music must you have to keep you pushing in class? And I mean, like, you know, when they ask you, hey, just give me 4 more, but you be like, no, I can give you 8 if you got the right song. So what is it?
Yes, absolutely. That is,
Talk to
you
me.
know,
What is it?
music is so powerful.
Yes.
Like music is so powerful. It can be the greatest thing, or it can be to our detriment, depending on what we listen to. But for me, I'm just all about upbeat, uplifting. I'm always dancing. So for me,
dancing,
yes,
dancing.
I just need to be able to dance, because I'll give you 8 more, if I could, have some upbeat
Pop the
music.
shoulder a bit.
Yeah, just give me a little song. It's all about the mindset.
I love it.
All about the mindset.
Yes.
I heard that. Well, I'm expecting a fire playlist whenever you're teaching, and
Oh,
everybody else is going to be
Oh,
expecting.
that's a
the same.
guarantee.
Oh yeah, you do not have to worry about that.
That's a guarantee.
Okay.
Thank you, Ron. I think we're all rooting for you here at BikramYogaWorks. Like, you have definitely been a testimony to what hard work does when you actually commit, when you're disciplined enough to kind of stay the course. And of course, the community also supports that. If they don't see you in class, they're like, where were you? Where were you? You know what I mean? And so it helps us to push through. So thank you for being a shining beacon for that. And the results are definitely showing. So kudos to you.
Yes.
Yeah, congratulations. Is there anything, like one last thing that you want to share to the people?
Just get started. Log on to the website and come here and get started. This is just the best thing that could have ever happened to me. It's honestly just saving my life, and it could save yours. But you have to be tired of the things, that are in your life that, aren't natural. Taking blood pressure medication, being pre-diabetic, and all of those things don't have to be. Just 2 years, every medicine that I was on, I no longer have to take anymore. And I'm not even to my goal yet. But this place is a lifesaver. So sign up, come join us. Again, if I can do it, I know you can, because I was the laziest person on God's green earth 2 years ago. And I can be honest about that. So if I can do it, you can too. So come on and let's get started.
You heard the man, BikramYogaWorks.com. Find your tribe, find your community, get started.
We're here all day, every day.